Alright, YouTube world, this is a follow-up to the tent segment that I've been showcasing the tents that we have. I finally got the replacement tent that came in, and these tubes of air, they actually hold air, so that's a good sign. We are here in beautiful Camp Verde. This is Camp Verde, Arizona. A really nice place. It's our first time here, so I thought we'd check it out. But I wanted to give you a little bit of a tour of the tent and how it sets up. This space is really wide. However, I wasn't able to put up the other tent on the side. There's not enough room. But if I was to Boondock, probably have enough room to have all three tents. The blow-up tent, the side tent, and the rear tent. So I've got the rear tent and the side tent up. Hey, little chicken nugget. So this is what it looks like from the outside. It was actually really easy to put up. We just had to pull that strip out, that plastic strip that's in the gutter area, not gutter, but it's like a track that this has to go through. Just had to pull that out and let it feed through. So it looks pretty good. But this is the front of it. Trying to back up a little bit so you guys can see it, but that's the inside. And if you're wondering what model this is, I've actually looked it up online before. It's the Ventura Air W320L. Okay, so that's what that is. We've got that pulled up so a little bit of wind can get through there. When all of this is closed, it actually gets fairly warm in there with the space heater and the little the air butt. I think this is called a heat buddy. One of these with that and that space heater, it does pretty good. But this is the inside. You see how this fills with air, and you've got this filled with air and that archway filled with air. Now I did notice that it comes with these cutouts. This pole here is from the other tents that fortunately it fits into these grooves here, because we didn't have these poles with the tent, but these inlets are here in the tent, so and it actually gives a lot more support. Without these poles there, it kind of flims a little bit, it kind of gives a little bit, but with the poles that we already had from the previous tents, this is like a tension here, so you pull that up and you can adjust the length of it, but it fits in there great, and it gives a lot more structure to the tent. There's the inside of the tent, and we've got some people sleeping in there. I'm trying to be quiet. But yeah, you can see it just kind of runs through that track up there. This is what the door looks like, and it comes, this whole this part of the tent can be sectioned off. There's a whole door that can go right here. Okay, but we actually just wanted the whole thing open. It's a lot more room. It's a lot more spacious. There's a ton of room in here. I was working in here earlier. Plenty of room. Baby can do her thing. She's got her playpen. Cannon's in here running around. If you guys are looking for a really cool refrigerator / freezer, a portable one, this thing has been solid for us. We love this thing. And there's a ton of room in it. This is I'll have to put the name of it in the description, but there is tons of room in that, and it comes with that basket in there. But nice heavy door. You can hear it when it closes, and you can adjust the settings to go. Right now we're at minus. I don't think you can see it. Minus 17 degrees Celsius in there, but you can also use it as a refrigerator. We got it off Amazon for about, I think, just about 300-ish, right around there. I put all the connections to things, like this is the Ryobi light set we have in here, and that's what is hanging up on the corners up here. Awesome set. I would highly recommend it because it has 3 settings, dim settings. So at night we definitely turn that down so it's not too bright in there. This became the kitchen today, but this is the garage. I had the grill back here, and the wind was really blowing, so it was hard to keep things really cooking without going through 2 of those little propane tanks down there. So I just brought it in here, and it was actually pretty pleasant to grill and stuff. So this is the other tent. So it looks like this. Just hooks up like the same way. The track opens. You'll see it opens up over here. But you go through the other side and then run this back tent towards this tent. So and there's those suction cups here if you know how this one works. Nothing like that on this one. It's just kind of hanging. But we have, we got these 17. I just put 17 pounds of sand in these bags, and I got them on each corner, and it holds it down pretty good. This door will go like this. Really cool tent, by the way. Very well made. The price, it's pretty steep, I think, but it's a pretty nice tent. It's definitely roomier than the other one we had. Let's see if I can get this. Sorry, guys. But, so that's what that looks like when it's closed. Okay, so all together. And then just had to tie this one down. Like I said, it was pretty windy, so I had to tie it down. Luckily, there were some pretty big rocks here to tie things down, but that's the, we call it the garage. Today was the kitchen. And so that's the setup. Just wanted to show you guys, give you a little bit of an update on that. We finally got it set up. Now I do have that, like I said, I have that side tent that can go on the other side over here, but didn't have enough room. And this is a really wide spot, so. But boondocking, if you're out in the middle of nowhere and wanted to set up 3 tents, you could do that. We just got this just about a week ago, just before the trip. The whole the rack system and the box. That's a Yakima Skybox 21. All of our clothes and towels and everything fit up there really nicely. Freed up a lot of room to put more toys and things in the RV or in the back of the truck. So that worked out pretty good. So anyways, thought I'd give you guys an update on this. I don't see too many YouTube videos with this setup, with the this blow-up tent. Like I said, this blow-up, it's in 2 spots here. So you have this port here, and you have this other one. I just went through this one. This one is the one it comes with a pump. And it actually didn't take very long. It was probably less than 4 minutes to pump the whole thing and get it up and actually inflated. So not very long with a hand pump. And the pump, it's a big pump. And you just kind of, just do your normal pump, and it was up in about 4 minutes. So pretty cool setup. Everyone stops and says, "Wow, that's really cool. That's a really cool setup." And it turns a lot of heads. So I mean, compared to that, it definitely looks different than this. So it's just whatever floats your boat. But if you have a Basecamp and you're looking for that bigger tent, I'd recommend this one. Just that the price of it, it's kind of steep. It's about $1,500 for this tent. So anyways, and it fits in a duffel bag. So this whole thing can just fold up into the size of like a big traveling duffel bag. I think it weighs about 50 pounds when it's all put in that bag. So if you got the power to do it, the arm power to do it, then by all means. So anyways, all right, thought I'd share with what we're doing and where we're at and how it looks. All right, until next time.